We finally got a fusing Super 17, and he might actually be busted. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. The JP Dokkan Twitter has gone ahead and tweeted out the post-anniversary Dokkan Festival, and it looks like it is an STR Android 17 and Hellfighter 17 fusing into Super 17, along with a banner unit, Dr. Gero and Dr. Myuu. So this is pretty exciting. I've actually been waiting for this type of Dokkan Fest to come for quite some time, and kind of interesting that it's the post-anniversary Dokkan Fest, considering there was hardly any GT representation besides the main LR. I guess you can count the Omega boss, but besides that, Majin Buu Saga got most of the attention, which is really interesting. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see how they handle this card. So let's go ahead, let's jump right in. Let's take a look at their animations. Here it is. So make sure you go ahead, you adjust your headphones, do whatever you need to do before we hit the play button here. Alright, nice. So this is the Gero and Myuu. It's actually interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. That is such a perfect opening shot. Oh, nice.
お前は俺、俺はお前、一つになるのだ。
Oh my goodness, that is so perfect.
究極の人造人間の力を味わいたい。
Oh, is that what oh, yes, he's got a counter. Is it an absorption? Does he heal? Oh, he still gets the Electro Eclipse Ball. That's the only attack he has. I'll take it. Wow, that's actually really awesome. I think they handle those are actually like really good animations for a Dokkan Fest TUR. That's pretty awesome. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a look at what these guys do. As usual, courtesy of Garesh, we have the translations for the Dokkan Fest Android 17 and Hellfighter 17. They are an STR type unit, Extreme STR, and their leader skill is a combination that is Join Forces or Target Goku. Category key 3 HP attack defense 170%, and characters also on androids get an additional 30%. So their 200% skill is basically for extreme type androids. Not bad. I mean, that's going to cover the new the EZA Int Cell. Obviously, they cover themselves. It'll cover the previous LR17, AGL13, and quite a few other good units. I guess Target Goku. It's not going to cover the Gammas, though, unless we ever get, like, a Joined Forces Gammas, then they'll probably be on that. But otherwise, I mean, it's not a bad leader skill if you're focusing on an extreme androids build. Super attack, Hell combination, raises attack. There is a comma there, so raises attack infinitely and raises defense for 1 turn, causing immense damage. Passive, key 2, attack and defense 100% at the start of the turn, and gain an additional key 1 and attack and defense 70% if all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class. He gains an additional attack defense 70% when performing a super attack, performs an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, performs an additional super attack if there is a super class enemies for 4 turns from the first appearance. So pretty nice. Like if you're running that new anniversary event, which is versus super class enemies, you're guaranteeing yourselves at least 4 supers within the first 2 turns. So at least 4 supers before their transformation. That's actually pretty good. Chance to perform a critical hit and chance to evade enemies attack 17% for each attack performed during the turn. So you definitely want to go with additionals for this guy. You get up to 3 supers per turn and get a crit chance on each one, along with a chance to evade. So they're actually pretty decent in base form, especially being an infinite attack stacker. So pretty nice. Let's take a look at their transform state. So they do have an active skill for their transformation, and it can be used when HP is 70% or below. It's actually pretty good. 70% isn't too hard to fall below. And 5 or more. Oh, well, that's a problem. 5 or more turns, 70%. Have elapsed from the start of battle. Fuses into Super 17. Now, the links do change upon transformation, but the links are Brutal Beatdown, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, GT, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. So they're going to share most links with the AGL and the Int, Hellfighter 17 and 17, so not too bad. Categories: Joined Forces, Target Goku, Androids, Artificial Life Forms, Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, GT Bosses, Battle of Fates, and Fused Fighters. Not too shabby. When they transform, though, they get the Electro Eclipse Bomb as the super attack, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. So you do really want to push their stacking in base form, obviously, to allow Super 17 to do as much damage, since, after all, he's no longer raising attack infinitely. His passive, Key 3 and attack and defense 170 at the start of turn. He gains an additional attack 170 when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 34%. Very nice. They gave him the damage reduction, and for 4 turns from first appearance, reduce damage received by an additional 17%. So you're talking 51% damage reduction for at least 4 turns. And I mean, if you're talking like the Broly event, for example, like you're not going to go past the 4 turns after transformation. So you're going to pretty much have the damage reduction for the fight that he's transformed in. He performs an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack during the turn in which an attack was received. He gains an additional defense 70% per attack received to the max of 170, so 10 attacks to be fully built up there on defense. He gets a medium chance to perform a critical hit if there's a superclass enemy. He absorbs key-based super attacks aimed at the character, so that's really nice. Key blasts are pretty common, right? Like you think not AGL, but the Red Zone Broly, his STR phase, the AoE, is in fact a key blast, so he could absolutely carry you through that phase. Awesome. And he recovers 34% of the damage received, so as long as you are below 70% HP. So that's not too bad. He also has the ability to reveal the enemy location if your HP is 34% or less. So not too bad. It's kind of like that last minute, hey, we need to survive if we are that low. Here's where the super attack is. I can dig that. That's totally fine. And the only link that changes upon transformation is Brutal Beatdown to Fused Fighter. Makes sense. So all in all, I think they're a pretty solid unit. Obviously, we'll have to see them in game. I'd be excited. I do have a few stones to summon on my JP account. I might try to go for these guys on the JP account, but definitely looking pretty good. I think they are exactly what that previous LR17, that's exactly what he needed, was this card right here. So it'll be interesting to see how they work together. Let's go ahead, let's take a look at the Myuu and Dr. Gero. How are they? Because if they are a good support unit, that just makes these guys even better. So they have the Formidable Enemies Resurrected for their super attack. They greatly raise defense for 1 turn and cause supreme damage. Their leader skill is Target Goku, but as a banner unit, you're probably not running them for their leader skill, but it is pretty standard for their leader skill. Passive, attack and defense 150% at the start of the turn. Attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. They are Target Goku, category allies, key 1, and attack defense 30%, and they give Target Goku allies an additional key 1 and defense 20% for 2 turns when collecting 3 or more key spheres. If there is an enemy whose name includes Goku, you get an additional attack and defense 150. They guard all attacks. Very nice. Okay, and they seal enemy super attack when an HP is 70% or higher at the start of turn. So, I mean, that's pretty good for those initial phases of the fights. They have guaranteed guard. They are support unit. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I wish their support were a little higher, right? So they are giving 50% defense, but the attack ends up only being 30%. But all in all, not a bad support unit. They're going to link very well with the new 17 and Hellfighter 17, right? Prodigies, Thirst for Conquest, GT, Scientist, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. Alright, so the 4 links, that's not too bad. Categories, Target Goku, Join Forces, Terrifying Conquerors, Battle of Wits. So they are not on androids because I guess Mew technically, yeah, he's not an android, right? So they end up not being on the leader skill for the new character, but I don't think it matters really, right? Because they do have guard, so it may not be that big of an issue. So all in all, I think they're a good unit. They are definitely going to support this new Dokkan Fest 17 quite well. It'll be interesting to see how the combination of these guys, the LR 17, and Gero and Myuu all go as a rotation. To me, it seems like, given everything that they're all doing for each other, it might actually be a pretty solid rotation. I can't wait to kind of test it out on my JP account, but we'll have to kind of see how things go here. So, I wanted to leave you guys with one last thing, being that this is a GT celebration, with a focus on the Super 17 arc. I'm going to go ahead and guess the Easy A for this celebration is the AGL 13 here. I could be wrong, but he's about the only character that's kind of on the leader skill that needs an Easy A. That is a Dokkan Fest, unless they decide to go with the Fizz Super 17, but he doesn't fit on the leader skill, so that would be kind of weird if they did. But we could also see some other non-Dokkan Fest Easy A's during this celebration that I would be kind of excited for. For example, the Int Cell and the Fizz Frieza here, they could Easy A during this celebration. It's probably long overdue, so it'll be nice to see them if they do. It's possible we could also get the Easy A for that STR Goku, right? This one here. Where's his awakened form? Right here. Who we saw in the Super Attack animation. It's possible we could see his Easy A in here, along with possibly a few other awakenings, like for the AGL 17 here, the Hellfighter 17. Where is he? There's a... Right, so we could see the Easy A for the 17s that awaken from the story event. We could see the Easy A and awakenings for the Frieza and Cell, the Fizz Cell and the Int Frieza. Where is he? Right here. We can see their Easy A's during the celebration. Who knows? There's a lot they could do to kind of fill out this celebration, but there also might not be a lot, given that it is the celebration right before Sand Day. So we'll have to see how things go, but I am excited for this, and I am excited to play around with this unit if we can actually pick him up. So, anyways, guys, that is the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, are you excited for the post-anniversary Dokkan Festival? I know I am, and quick heads up, he's probably coming to Global in June. This unit usually arrives as the last Dokkan Festival before the anniversary over here on Global. So it'll be exciting. I may definitely want to summon for him, but maybe kind of hard leading into the anniversary. But let me know what your thoughts are on this guy in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.